There are a lot of things that make us human, like our ability to feel emotions, our creativity, and our intelligence. But how much smarter than artificial intelligence are we really? First off, let's talk about the IQ scale. It's a way of measuring how smart we are as humans. The average person has an IQ of around 100, which is considered normal. Anything above that, like 130 or higher, is considered gifted. And only a small percentage of the population actually has an IQ that's that high. To put it simply, a human with an IQ of 130 is considered a genius. Now let's compare that to artificial intelligence. Google's AI program, for example, can process information much faster than a human. It can look through tons of data in a matter of seconds and find patterns that would take a human mind years to figure out. That's pretty smart, right? But when it comes to things like creativity and imagination, we humans are still way ahead. AI can't come up with new ideas or have original thoughts. It can only do what it's been trained to do. Here's another thing. Humans have emotions, feelings, and values. All of that stuff makes us who we are. And it's really hard to measure that stuff. So here's the deal. Even though AI is growing really fast, like seriously, exponentially, it still can't beat human intelligence just yet. We're still better at things like creativity, imagination, and even just having a good old-fashioned conversation. Who knows what the future holds? Maybe in a few years, AI will be able to do all those things better than we can. And if that happens, well, I guess we'll just have to get smarter ourselves to keep up with the robots. Can AI become a god? Well, not in the traditional sense, at least. Gods are usually thought of as being all-knowing and all-powerful. And while AI is pretty smart, it's still limited by its programming. However, there's a more scientific definition of a god. In some ways, the human brain is a kind of artificial intelligence. If we were to create a computer program that perfectly simulated the way our brains work, then you could say that program would be a kind of god. It would be all-knowing in the sense that it would know everything we know, and it would be all-powerful in the sense that it could do everything we can do. But even that kind of god would still be limited by its programming. It wouldn't be able to do anything that its programming didn't allow for. So in the end, no, AI can't really become a god, but it can become pretty darn smart. Okay, so now here's a big question. Is humanity doomed because of AI? Short answer, probably not. Long answer, probably not. But it's still important to think about how AI might affect our lives in the future